Hello girls, the purpose of this video is to show you how to mark up a PDF text because that's going to be very useful for this Jack the Ripper task where you are marking the site of each of the murders in order. So the first murder will be marked on the PDF first in the location. You will use the other map referred to in your task, the poverty map, to locate the site on this particular map. So you might call the first murder that site A, the next murder B, and so on. Okay, let's hit markup. And then let's go across to the text box. Here's a text box. So we might call that A. You can have that any colour you want. So here are the letter colours. You might prefer to have it in red. You might prefer to have it bigger. Okay, if you want to highlight it, and this is all optional, go across to the highlight box. So you might want to highlight that. You might even want to make it still more obvious, put a little frame around it. You can resize that the way you would any text box. Now, I'm not moving these in a way that indicates where the first murder was or anything like that. I'm just showing you how you can move it. What you need to do, in addition, is to create a code. So if you're going to mark the site of each of the Jack the Ripper murders with a letter of the alphabet, you can't be writing too much there. Create the code in a section of the map, and I'm not telling you where that might be, that's part of your task to work it out, in a section of the map where there aren't a lot of murders taking place. So call that code, and then you write in that information. So you would write, for instance, A, and maybe that murder victim's name was Jill. Then you would write B, and maybe that murder victim's name was Mary, and so on. So that's how you do the code. Then, once you've plotted all of the sites of murder, you are going to do your profiling. So geographic profiling is the name we give to the technique used by the police to work out where the killer might live. The following are usually the case with serial killers. The murders will be committed close to home to allow a quick return to base, home. And B, the murders will take place increasingly close to home as the police step up their presence. So you would expect that the final murder, given this information, would be closer to home than the earlier murders. So perhaps you can look at those murders in sequence and just, are they moving in a particular direction? Then just use basic north, south, east, west to make a statement about where you think Jack the Ripper may have lived in relation to the murders, wherever you decide, wherever you plot them on the map. So this should be an interesting task, girls. All the best with that.